Hello and welcome to round 1 of the Fauxbi Offensive finals. And for this battle we have the T-Battalion by Thompson, and they're facing the Weenus Legion by the Jimmer. The last minute surprise entry. So without any further ado, let's get this battle started. So the finals are going to consist of a total of 4 episodes. And yet, the winner of that will be crowned a champion of the Fauxbi Offensive. So Thompson was the victor of, I believe, Group 3, if my memory serves. Whereas the Weenus Legion here, like I said, they snuck in at the last minute as the winner of Group 5. Which they managed to get into, despite having not won in, I think it was Group 2 they were in originally. So yeah, like I said, a nice little, a nice surprise for the Jimmer, I hope. Now let's see how they do against the T-Battalion by Thompson. They're currently doing their very best to protect that tank from fire, it seems. Take a look at the scores. Wow, T-Battalion is winning pretty handily on scores so far, 77 against 92. Now, like I always say, doesn't necessarily mean they've won, but it is a pretty good way to start. So the T-Battalion tanks seem to have some very potent firepower on them. Because these dank tanks, most people seem to really struggle with them, but they appear to have knocked out. Actually, they've only killed one dank tank, but it's thus far, but still. For some reason, the dank tanks don't appear to be doing a great deal of damage back, which is quite surprising because their guns have proven pretty effective in the past. What is it with tanks? Ignoring the. One day I'll just get used to it and accept it, but. See the Jimmer's AA tanks firing pretty ineffectually at the this one single fighter plane on the T-Battalion side. Not a great deal happened on the scores front, although Weenus Legion are equalising the score slightly. Ramming your teammates like that isn't going to help. Okay, a nice barrage of pretty slow missiles. Guess they're probably not intended as anti-air missiles. Who shot who there? Did you just blow yourself up? Yeah, looks like that might be one. No, no, you still work. Oh, good hit on the turret there. Definitely damaged the gun. Quite sure how, because it doesn't look like there's any holes in the turret, but there goes. I think that's the last of the weenies. Yes, I remember seeing quite a lot of this particular, I forget the name of this model, but very weak rear armour and lots of explosives packed in there. Not a good combination. AA still, yep, firing pretty ineffectually at extreme range. Oh dear. Let's hope I haven't caused the floor to despawn over the main part of the battle. So, yeah, scores not really shifting much after an initial flurry. but it does still seem like the T-Battalion by Thompson's in the lead. They're not. They don't seem to be finding it easy to take out these dank tanks. I'm guessing that early kill they got was probably a lucky turret pop. When all the magazines are fully loaded. Quite a devastating explosion when you lose a turret, whereas right now this gun is probably, but we can take a look inside. Yeah, it's mostly empty, those magazines, so if the turret was to pop now, the tank could probably survive. Oof. Friendly fire there. Oh, or was that this guy? No, that was friendly fire. Oh no, you lost. Well, those ammo ejectors doing their job at least. Oh, I see only one of the two guns was taken out. Okay. These dank tanks nicely demonstrating that very sturdy armour they have. Score still very slowly seems to be going in the T-Battalion's favour. Just over halfway through the match now. I'm guessing this is going to go to the time limit. Because of course the more tanks take damage, the more the various sides take damage, the less firepower they've got to be doing damage. Thoroughly immobilised, yep. Dank tanks are pretty keen on ramming. Give them that. Oof. Flurry of explosions there, not completely sure where from. This guy took some gun damage, got saved by his ammo ejectors. Although I think the reason he got damage was because the side armour on the turret's so thin. Because of the ammo ejectors, yeah. Well, nicely demonstrated by some pinpoint friendly fire there. Single hit to the side of the turret and it just got straight in and started knocking out gun parts. Oof. Dank tank demonstrating their very powerful sabot shells. Thinking about it, the fact that T-Battalion are all equipped with, or I think most of them, if not all of them, are equipped with ejectors to save them from turret pops, may be a big part of why they're doing quite so well. Because other sides, such as my own, when the turret gets hit, they generally just tear the entire tank apart. But a tank, even if it's got no effective guns, it's still, you know, this guy's just continuing to have to shoot at him to kill him. So even though he's not, well, alright, he's being ignored, but you get my point. Keeping a tank alive, even if it isn't firing, is still worth it. Just because it can distract your opponent. Whilst they're shooting a helpless tank, they're not shooting a combat effective tank. So the dank tanks have also got a vulnerable rear section. Well, after some very effective opening fire, you then completely manage to miss your next 4 shots. once your opponent was stationary. They're quite well defended against the Hess shells that are in use here. The gun's not high enough caliber to be able to punch through this heavy armour protection, meaning it has to just blast its way through. Turning his attention to the new threat. Once again, immobilising him and they're missing. Coming in for another ram. I wouldn't like to say who came out of that worse, to be honest. Yeah, pretty painful for both sides. Oh, coming up to the last 45 seconds, and it looks like the T-Battalion are going to win it. Although with looking like they're going to finish with nearly 65% of their health. The Weenus Legion has demonstrated that they are a sturdy force. Gun still functional? No. Another solid performance by the T-Battalion, although I think, like I said in the groups, they do seem to lack raw firepower. But anyway, that is the time limit, and that is a victory for the T-Battalion. So well done, and commiserations to the Jimmer. You had a second chance. What can I say? Commiserations, but your journey is over. Anyway, thank you for watching.